When I say your spirit team says they see you, they see you. Somebody doing a good job. I place protection over this message from all negative energy, all negative entities, all negative feelings, all negative thoughts. Any hexes, curses, or binding spells on you. Most high to use me as your vessel to deliver this divine message. When I say somebody is no longer low functioning, and I don't say it in like a bad way, but collective, there was a lot that you was holding on to trauma. There was still a lot of triggers, but spirit says you pushing through it. What used to trigger you, don't. What caused you to lose your temper, don't. Because you always been someone of high value, okay? You've always been someone of high value, meaning you cared a lot about your appearance, what you brought to the table, as far as your career, all of that. But spirit's like, listen, you had to have communication with your higher self to get you that high value matching with that high functioning. Okay? We had to get this had to get teamwork with you and your spirit team. You actually putting the work in. Spirit says we had to get a match. It can't be high value, low functioning. Ooh, it had to be high functioning and high value. Okay? And somebody is balancing themselves out very good between light and dark. Okay? Shadow self and higher self. And that's what it all was. Somebody's no longer judgmental. Somebody's, pure leadership is success. Ooh. And it's crazy because it popped up on my For You page by that Dr. Cheyenne too. And it's crazy that the message is there. And I've been seeing it everywhere. Somebody's physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally coming all the way together. When I say you can look and see, read the energy, not allow things to bother you, stay focused on yourself, while now allowing people to bring you down, arrogant people can take a hit at you. But when I say you stay in this Queen of Wands, baby, this business-oriented career, there could be people trying to, affect you at your job, say stuff at your job. It could be, old friends, old energies that no longer have access to you. It could be exes that's no longer have access to you. The thing is, you created work. You created worth. You created balance. You created boundaries. Don't none of this stuff, can't nobody get you out of your energy anymore. And this is why you're seeing all your manifestations coming in little by little, abundance coming in right and left. Why? Because spirit says you completed that cycle of these illusions. Even when it comes to relationships and partners, honey, spirit says you completed that cycle. You no longer need to be avoid it. Or you don't need to be anxiously attached. You don't need to go looking, seeing. I really see somebody just focusing on themselves and allowing, like, if you're dating, to go with the flow. Like, if they don't text or whatever, it doesn't trigger you as much. Somebody is solely in their Empress energy. Okay? You're allowing that fake illusion that you used to create in your mind. You're seeing the reality of things and treating people at where they are at life, instead of holding them on this illusion of a pedestal, of putting them on a high pedestal and then falling short, which is causing you to lack interest. Okay, and this heavy has to do with relationships. All right, spirit wants you in the energy of one, creating structure and routine about yourself. An idle mind is the devil's playground, and I'm gonna say that. A lot of times you had too much free time on your hands, and your spirit team, I can't even talk to that. I feel like my throat chakra is hit, and your spirit team's been communicating with you a lot when it comes to that. Oh, we got to keep busy. We got to stay busy. We can't let that mind run, because that's a trauma that we need to heal, because your overthinking came a lot from both mother and father trauma. I'm not even getting one or the other. I'm getting both. Okay. Spirit says you could be going through a temporary hardship. The reason why you're going through a temporary hardship is because you haven't pushed yourself. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. Or you haven't created discipline. The energy is there to create it, but Spirit says you kind of been in this energy of, okay, I'm gonna stay consistent, then I lack, then I can stay consistent, or there is a business opportunity, or I'm here in school or course that you need to jump on and you haven't did it yet. And this stagnation is gonna stay created until you place action and move forward, is what Spirit's saying. Okay, Five of Cups energy. Spirit says don't be in the energy of misusing your intuition, okay? A lot of y'all have strong intuition. And you need to surrender to that, all right? Quit placing fear around everything that you want to do. Quit placing fear around everything and overthinking everything and all your goals that you want to accomplish. Spirit says this is the only thing that's stopping you right now is your fear. Your fear of what if I fail? What if I don't do better? What if I'm not going to move forward? What if this is not going to work? What if something happens? And your soul knows that everything's going to be taken care of. Because why? You would have never got that download. You would have never got the energy to pursue that. You would have never been, you would have never, it would have never came into your intuition if it wasn't something that if it's something, it was something, or sorry, I can't even, throat chakra, I cleansed that. But Spirit's asking you to speak up for yourself, especially when it comes to your goals. You got to reprogram the subconscious, all right? Remove that negative thought process and bring in the positivity, all right? Spirit says you need to be your biggest supporter right now because it's you against you this year. All right? And Spirit says you got to stop. Ooh, Spirit, you is talking. You got to stop that negative energy happening. And this is towards everything, collective. This is towards relationship. Something goes good, you automatically start thinking bad. When this goes to pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, you start thinking fear. When there's a lot of good that's coming in that energy. Again, with friendships, Spirit's like, now I'm not saying go against your intuition. Please take what resonates. Because if there's a lot of nasty energy and you keep getting that consistent, I'm talking about the overthinking of new things coming in. Okay, but Spirit says everything's gonna go as planned. It's gonna be a beautiful energy. Don't let the mind, listen, you're gonna get all of this. Queen of Cups energy. Solely the love, all of that, cherish everything, deep interest. I mean, when I say Queen of Cups, I mean flow energy. Don't let your subconscious trauma mind deceive you from everything that is coming in. Okay? Or everything that you need to act on. You need to be in this Queen of Cups energy, which is pulling back that negative thought process and really focusing on self. Because Cups is all about emotions. Okay? Letting go of the negative emotions and letting them real emotions. Now, it's okay to observe that you have those fears and all that, but push past that. It's all about pushing past things this week. If you're in a workout, push past a certain set. If you're at school and you're trying to be determined, push past that. Okay, get that stuff done early. Quit waiting to the end. All right, be nurturing to yourself. Spirit says be careful of the King of Cups coming in your energy. I'm getting alcoholic, somebody who only looks into their self. Spirit says be careful of this energy, okay? This energy, I don't know, collective. Somebody wants to come in and kind of and be a drama starter, cause a distraction. And they could already be in your energy. Somebody just wants to come in and kind of stir things up, maybe get you on a lower vibration. Spirit says you too busy winning. Like you can't even focus on somebody throwing you off, this ancient person. Somebody can't even focus or take you off of your focus on winning. All right? Somebody's trying to put you in a love triangle. No, that's not going to happen because you hitting the jackpot. You already know that this version of you is completely different from the version that you was beforehand. You're not allowing no distractions. And beforehand, relationships was your Achilles heel. Before